trail hams for one great dining experience.
Peppers, mouth-watering fruit, fine dressings, apples, meats. This place looks so familiar. Everyone in Newcastle has to know about it. Yes, it reminds you of when you were growing up, right in downtown Newcastle. Look at those fine lunch meats and ethnic foods. Yes, it's Joseph's.
Hey, ¿cómo está? Welcome to another exciting, thrilling edition of Cooking at Castle. Now we have special guests, my good friend Pat. Yeah, now couple, that's not about you. There's a girl here watching. Her name is Pat, and okay, just because you always got a big head, you always think it's you. Okay, and when Tina's going, I wonder what he's going to make today. I wonder what he's going to make today. Okay, well, let me tell you. I found the beef. Therefore, we're going to make roast beef. And we're going to use one pot. Why use all these pots? You get the kitchen all messed up. It looked like World War III. Okay, it's going to be absolutely phenomenal. We're going to put the roast beef in. We're going to use some cream of mushroom soup and some dry onion soup mix. Why, you may ask? Because you need gravy for the mashed potatoes. Doc goes, that's a very good reason. Yeah, he just figured it out. And Gary's going, I can't wait to taste this. You know what? Of course. And what are we going to add? Some carrots and Brussels sprouts. And Abe's going, I'm going to get my veggies too. See? All this on an exciting, thrilling edition of Cooking at Castle. And, you know, I always get complimented on the music that we choose to put in the intros and outros. Well, Karen Carpenter, happy birthday, wherever you may be, because she would have been, but I won't tell her what age she would have been, but I think she's one of the most outstanding singers ever to sing. So let's get started with that roast beef. Here's another Cooking at Castle.
Arlington Market, located at 726 Arlington Avenue, has all the great food you remember. Yes, their canned goods are fantastic and feature that old world taste. And meat, cheeses, produce, lunch meats, fresh cut meats, groceries, and so much more. It's Arlington Market. It'll make your table look spectacular. 450, Newcastle's community television station. This program was provided through funding from Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle, Pennsylvania. A special thanks to Cedars, featuring Middle Eastern, Italian, and American cuisine. Now it's time for our one pot roast beef. And there's our roast beef. We have carrots, some Brussels sprouts. We'll make mashed potatoes. That'll be in a separate pot. And we're going to use a mushroom onion gravy. And the onion will be very mild because we have more cream of mushroom than anything. We'll season our roast beef. Of course, we'll use our liner bags to make this all come together. Now let's take a look. Simple elegance in a majestic setting. Yes, right here in downtown Newcastle, minutes away from shopping, seconds from a gas station, and let's not forget pastries, a restaurant, and oh yes, the schools. The majestic for that majestic lifestyle. Right in the greatest castle, Newcastle. Come by and take a look. Now we have our liner, and we're going to put 2 roast beefs in here. It's good to have a little bit for leftover because a lot of people love this. And we're going to put them end to end so that the points are toward the outside of the crock pot. Our roast beef in our crock pot, the one we're using is a little smaller. We're going to add just some salt and some pepper, not a lot of salt, and a little of our pre-mixed seasoning. We like to keep that in the closet or the cupboard so that you have it when you need it. Now we're going to add our vegetables and our soup mix. Matter of fact, we'll add the soup mix in here first. Now, there is our soup mix in there and our mushroom soup, our cream of mushroom. We're going to add a can of water. We used 2 mushrooms, so that's 2 cans, and 1 of the soup mix in there so that it moistens it. Not too much though, because crock pots keep everything real moist. Now with our soup mix, and you can see our cream of mushroom and our water in there, we're going to add our vegetables on top, and that way it'll make everything just in one pot.
Tuscany Square Restaurant, 3470 Wilmington Road, where old world charm meets today's modern conveniences. You'll enjoy their spacious, comfortable seating, their fresh ingredients that go into making every dish, whether it's pizza or that just right entree. Tuscany Square Restaurant, they're here to serve you. Call 724-654-3065.
Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station. There, now look at that pretty red and green. Underneath there is our meat. All the juices will be flowing. We're going to put this on there, and depending on your crock pot, we'll see you in 6 to 8. Now we're using a new crock pot, so the controls are different on all of these. So you can see we have it on high, the heat setting, and we'll be able to check it with our probe. And there you go. See how pretty that looks inside? Now, there you can see our carrots and our Brussels sprouts. We're going to take our meat out, a little foggy because of the heat, and let it rest, and then slice it down and plate it up. Boy, if you had smell-o-vision. We've taken our roast beef out, we've let it rest, and we're going to slice it down nice and plate it up with some mashed potatoes and our veggies, which we left in the crock pot, and we'll have some gravy with that. There you go, our meat, our vegetables, in that gravy and all plated up. It looks like that. Wonderful roast beef, mashed potatoes and gravy, and you've got some Brussels sprouts and carrots. Just right for that meal.
I never thought you'd come my way. I never thought I'd hear you say.
Special thanks to Little Johnny's 2 downtown, who provided funding for this program.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
Now, hey, Johnny, he's going, oh, thank goodness we had the whistleblower today. Yeah, because now you know how to make roast beef. It was really simple. One thing. And did you like the fancy crock pot that we started using now? Just on low, medium, high. It had the temperature settings and the probe, but you don't have to be all fancy dancy and worry about that. Just a regular crock pot, that'll get you through. But make sure you use the liner, because who the hell wants to do all that cleanup? You know. And when you get and you serve that and slice nice and thin on a plate with those carrots, the mashed potatoes, the Brussels sprouts, they're gonna go, she must have worked all day. But you and I both know you watched Cooking the Castle. Yes, and it's like I said, they're gonna love it. Until next time, bon appetit.
We can sing in the glow of a star that I know of, where lovers enjoy peace of mind. Let us leave.